Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper and this is the home of That's Just Prime, the comprehensive Optimus Prime review series. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin Bumblebee, and I'm really excited about this guy. I just found him on the shelf. I've really been looking forward to this guy because I've always wanted to have a G1 Cybertronian style little hover car thing, whatever you want to call it, style Bumblebee. So we finally got one right here. So we've got that new Buzzworthy Bumblebee packaging. Most of the stuff that I've seen on the shelves for the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line seems like retools, repaints, and not retools, just mostly repaints and repackages of toys that we've gotten in the past. So this one I've been looking forward to because I knew it was a new figure. So here we have the new packaging. We've got some looks like screenshots, although I don't know what this is a screenshot of. But there's a screenshot of Bumblebee up there. This looks like a screenshot of G1 Bumblebee. This looks like a shot from one of the comic books. And, of course, more Bumblebee screenshots right there. And then we've got this. It's a window packaging. It's odd because there's no window. I mean, well, it's got the opening, but there's nothing. You can actually touch the figure that's in there, which is I found interesting. Going all the way around, we got some artwork of Bumblebee right there on the side. And then along the back, we've got Origin Bumblebee, we've got product shots, we've got the Bumblebee in robot mode. It's showing us his backpack, and we've got some rods, and then we've got Bumblebee in his little hover car mode. This is, I guess, this is a deluxe class figure. It retails for approximately $20, which I find odd because, I don't know, at least in the package, I'll get a better look at him in a moment. But it seems like an awful small figure for 20 bucks. So we'll see when we get him out. So, with that being said, let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And here we have Bumblebee out of the package and with everything that he comes included with. So first and foremost, we're going to show off the instructions. So these are new to, at least to me, because this is the first Buzzworthy Bumblebee product that I've picked up. So we've got this kind of this new orangey with black set of instruction sheets. And again, we've got, it's just gray on gray with the orange highlights showing us the moving parts. It's a relatively simple to follow set of instructions. The figure is a relatively simple figure as well. Shows us here the figure holding these energon rods that he comes with. And as you can see, he's not actually holding them in his hand. He is rather holding them with his arms. And I'll get to that in just a moment. It doesn't actually show us anything about the robot interacting with the jetpack, which I thought was kind of funny. Now, he does show us in vehicle mode that the jetpack can clip onto the top and then the gun can clip onto the side there. Which is, and yeah, I will not be doing that. So here we have Bumblebee. Couple of things that are different between the packaging and what we're actually getting. So the jetpack, again, in the packaging, it looked like the jetpack was going to be silver, as you can see right here. Instead, we got a black jetpack. So I don't know what that's about. I kind of prefer the way it looks in silver. But now I don't know which way is correct because I don't remember the jetpack. So, yeah, I don't know. But there's that. That's different. Also, the rods, the energon rods are like the yellow energon that we saw in the cartoon in the first episode. Almost the same color of yellow as Bumblebee. Instead, we got these really orange rods instead. So, yeah, there's that. That's kind of weird. So, you get 5 of these. And you've got they've got these slots in there. I don't really know what you're going to do with those slots, but this is molded on. These caps don't come off, so this won't actually fit in his hands. He can't hold these. You have to wrap them around his arms like you saw in the instruction manual, which was weird. So we'll take those rods, set them off to the side. Take a look at, let's take a closer look at that backpack one more time so you can see what that looked like. And again, it's a pretty cool, well-detailed backpack with a peg on the back side there, so you can, if you want, you can peg it onto the vehicle right here. If you want to do that, I will not be doing that, but it looks good in robot mode, actually. And then you've also got yourself your little handgun right here, which looks just like Bumblebee's handgun. So pretty cool. Set that off to the side and we'll focus on the vehicle himself, or Bumblebee in vehicle mode himself. Looking really good. I really like the way this looks. This looks exactly like that little hover car that we saw in the first episode of Robots in Disguise. This is absolutely fantastic. Now, if you go along the bottom here, you can see most of the robot just sticking out there. There aren't any wheels, so he can't roll or do anything like that. He'll slide. You know, and it's one of those things like in the cartoon, I guess he was supposed to be a little hover car, but then when he got injured and he climbed into the back of Wheeljack, he said his axle was broken, which would imply he had wheels. It would have been cool to have wheels on this and be able to roll them around, but as it is, you really can't. Get that tapped in there properly in the back there. The vehicle mode here is approximately 3.5 inches long, about 3.5 inches wide right there. He's only about an inch tall. He's about an inch and a half tall. So he has a very low profile. So I was asking the question, is this really like a deluxe class figure worth $20? And the answer, in my opinion, is no, he's not. He falls right in line with the Netflix Bumblebee or the deluxe class Cliff Jumper that we got earlier last year, where yeah, they sold us these guys at a deluxe price point, where quite frankly, if you remember, if you watch any of my reviews, I mentioned that I didn't see a reason why Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper couldn't have been packed in a 2-pack and then have that at a deluxe price point. For $20, maybe I would even accept, tack on another $5 to that, make it $25 for the 2 figures. That would be fine with me. I think this guy falls right in line. And since Buzzworthy Bumblebee is a line where they seem to be repackaging a lot of figures they've already released, they could have taken this, packaged it with another repaint of Netflix Bumblebee, sold it for $25. I think that would have been a perfect fine price point for that. So yeah, 20 I think is a little steep. Yes, you get a lot of accessories, but they're kind of useless accessories if you ask me. But that's my opinion. Taking a final look at the vehicle mode just so we can check out all the details. So the yellows are nice. They may or may not be coming off on camera, but some of these yellows don't match exactly. They're very close. They are very, very close, but you can tell as you hold it into the light and you hold it at different angles, you can see that some panels are not the same yellow as other panels. You got a nice Autobot logo right there on the front, silver grille, translucent clear blue window there on the front. Mine seems to have scratches on it. Yeah, that's about it. Going around the back, not a whole lot else to see or write home about. It's just a really cool, that little egg shaped little hover car, which is really, really cool. So that's about it for the vehicle mode. Let's get him transformed in the robot mode. We're going to start up here in the front, take the hood and just kind of snap it off and just kind of bring it down like this, just to kind of get it out of the way. And then we're going to take the roof, windshield, and this hood scoop right here. We're going to pop these off like this, and then just kind of rotate these forward, get them out of the way. Come to the back of the vehicle here. We're going to unsnap it. It's tabbed there, and they're also tabbed here and here. So we're going to untab those, bring these around like this, and we'll go ahead and work on the legs for now. So take this panel and just flip it. Take this whole section here and unpeg it right there. This is going to be the foot, so just kind of bring this down and just kind of get it out of the way right there. This is a double hinge. Bring this whole thing down and over like so. Finally, take this panel, bring it up, and then you can take the foot and hinge it down. That whole round hinge there is going to go inside of the footwell right in there. There you go. Same thing on this side. Take this panel, straighten out the knee, take that panel, flip it in, unpeg the foot from the side of the fuselage and just kind of get it up and out of the way. Use this double hinge right here to flip this whole thing over. Take this panel, flip it up, bring the foot up, and use that double hinge to get that wheel piece inside there, and that is your feet pretty much done right there. We're going to go to the other side. We're going to unpeg the arms. The arms are pegged into each other. You see the little tab right there, and then we're going to rotate these up and over. There's another tab right there that is into that slot right there. So bring these out. Just like that. You can reach around the back here and get the fists out. Take the waist and turn it around 180 degrees. Take this chest piece here. You're going to bring this, you're going to flip this chest piece over, and then you're going to use this double hinge to bring the whole chest piece down and snap it right there into place. Bring this whole back section down. The scoop here is going to detach from the front or from the windshield piece right there. This is going to flip all the way down like so. Bring up the windshield one more time to create the backpack, and there is Buzzworthy Origin Bumblebee in robot mode. I think he looks absolutely fantastic. And here in robot mode, he stands approximately 4 inches tall. So again, we've got about the same size as we did with the Netflix Bumblebee. So you can see these two together for comparison real quick. You can see what these guys look like. So again, yeah, we've already paid $20 for this size before, so I guess this is nothing new. But you guys have heard me rant about that. I think these guys are perfect for 2 packs, but there you go. You're getting about the same size class. So there he is with Netflix Bumblebee. Now, checking Origin Bumblebee out, check out the detail right there. I love that head sculpt. That is really, really cool. And I love how they integrated all of the vehicle parts into the robot mode, just like they did in that first episode, where he looked like he had Earth vehicle parts, but then he transformed into like a completely space vehicle right there. That actually looks really, really good. I thought, just looking at him in pictures, I thought that the kibble on the side of the legs was going to bother me more. It's not as bad in person. And maybe it's just the angle that I'm sitting at, because as I'm looking through the camera, it looks kind of gappy down here, but as I'm looking at it over the camera, it doesn't. So yeah, I think he definitely looks better in person than he does in camera. Definitely like him a lot better having him in hand. Going all the way around, he's not the cleanest. He's got some kibble. He's got this big backpack with these wings on the back. And I guess, you know, he's Cybertronian, so I guess that could work for him. Just kind of going all the way around. He does have some hollow spots. The inside of his legs are hollow, and the back of his arms are hollow. Larkin is actually setting up, he's done a filler kit for this guy, and it looks absolutely fantastic. The leg fillers go in and stay in. You never have to take them out for transformation. The arm fillers pop in, and then when you go to transform them, you pop them out, rotate the arm in, and pop them back on again, so they can always be there. Yeah, so they look fantastic. I'll definitely be getting a set from him for that. Checking out articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You got a little bit of up and down there, side to side. Shoulders can go forward and backwards all the way around. You got to work around that little wing back there. They can also go in and out. Rotation at the bicep, bend at the elbow, nothing at the wrist. Rotation at the waist. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, in and out. Rotation at the thigh, bend at the knee. A little bit of up and down on the ankles. I don't know, do we have? Yes, we do. We have ankle tilts. A lot of ankle tilts right there. So yeah, it's nicely poseable. You guys with your photography, you guys are going to get a lot of cool poses out of this guy. So let's give him his weapon. He's got his little handgun right here. You can give him that, and again, that's like a little G1 inspired handgun, just like the one he had in the first episode in Robots in Disguise. Now, Prime told me there'd be days like this, so there you go. That looks pretty good. He's all armed up there, ready to go. We also got the little backpack, which we can put on him. I don't remember him having a backpack. I remember there was a backpack in Robots in Disguise, but it was Sideswipe, and then he lent it to, was it Sideswipe or Mirage? And then Optimus Prime used it. It was, yeah, I remember several of the characters using a backpack, but not Bumblebee. But anyway, there it is. You can put it on his back if you wish, and there you go. And then, of course, you also have his rods, which he cannot hold in his hand, so he'd have to do one of these numbers, and then you kind of have to try and pinch them. Let me see if I can get one. And I'm not even getting one. I don't know how they did that for the, well, it wasn't a picture, it was a drawing, wasn't it? There you go. I guess you could do that, but nah. Yeah, these are kind of lame. I don't really care for these. Yeah, I'd rather this would have been I would have been happier if this would have been a 2-pack with a repaint of Netflix Bumblebee in a more, less gold, more yellow tone. But anyway, it's fine. I do like the figure. I don't care for these accessories. The gun is fine. The backpack I can do with or without. The figure, though, the figure is really cool. I really like the figure. Love that vehicle mode. The transformation is simple. It's fun. And then this robot mode looks really good as well. But I think I like the vehicle mode better just because I've never had a Cybertronian G1 Bumblebee, and I've always wanted one, so I really like the vehicle mode on this guy. And I think that about covers the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin Bumblebee. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there if you want to hit on that. I certainly would appreciate it. Please share it with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.